Alright, in this video I'm going to be tying the California Shad Fly number 6. In the vise I have a size 4 Mustad 34007 hook, and I will be tying this fly with red Danville's flat wax nylon. I'm going to start this fly 2 eye lengths behind the eye and lay down a base of thread, bring that thread all the way down to the barb. And then snip away our excess. And I'll just advance my thread back up to the tie-in point. For the tail, I'm going to be using some white kip tail. I'll cut a section of that out. Pull out any of the fluff. And then just grab by the tips and pull any of the shorter hairs out. And we want the tail to be about as long as the body. I'm going to go ahead and tie that in at our tie-in point and bring our thread back down to the barb. And then snip away the excess. For the butt of the fly, we're going to be using some red ultra chenille. This is a medium. So I'm going to cut a little section of that out, and then I want to tie it in at the butt of the fly. Several good firm wraps, and then just twist your chenille maybe once or twice. It's pretty good. Again, good firm wraps here to trap your chenille. And then snip away the excess. For the body, I'm going to be using some medium oval tinsel, and I'm going to tie that in right in front of the butt, but I'm going to leave a tag in long enough to reach our tie-in point. That way we end up with a consistent width body. I'm going to take that back down because I did get a little bit of a bump at the butt from the tinsel, so I'll try to even that out. It's pretty good. And here I'm just going to make a couple of half hitches so I can use the rotary feature of my vise to help wrap the body. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and wrap our body. And then capture the tinsel with our thread. And next we're going to tie in a wet fly style hackle at the throat. And to do that, I'm just going to use some barbs from the webbier part of a white saddle hackle. Strip a section of those off. And I like my throats to be long enough to basically touch the tip of the hook. I'll go ahead and tie that in. Check my length. It's pretty good. Couple of good firm locking wraps, and then I like to lift the hackle up, make a pass behind, a pass in front, maybe do that twice, and that will help lift that throat up. And we can go ahead and snip away our excess. And advance our thread forward and then back, and we're going to tie in a wing. Wing calls for some white kiptail. Pull out the fluff, grab it by the tips and pull out any of the shorter hairs. And we want to attach the wing on top of the hook, and you want it to be about as long as the tail. It's pretty good. Another locking wrap or two. Couple wraps in front of the tag end, and then snip away the excess hair. This fly calls for a collar as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take another small section of red ultra chenille and tie that in right in front of our wing. And again, real good firm wraps here, and that'll keep your chenille from spinning on you. And we'll make a wrap or two in front of the wing, and then capture with our thread. Snip away the excess. And then we'll just build up a small head and whip finish. Snip away the thread, and that is the California Shad Fly number 6.